Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. In the last episode, we never met Mr. Shoulder. He never rocked up. Arthur Tillett wandered off, and we had quite a disturbing dream about Herbert the cat. Was it a dream? Did it really happen? I'm not quite sure. Thomasina has decided that it is a dream, and, that's the story she's sticking with. Now, we have a little bit of time to explore Bewlay.
He looks like a rather shady character.
Let's have a chat with him.
Hello.
We will introduce ourselves. We shall be polite.
My name is Thomasina, and you are?
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
Fair.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard, dig the graves.
Ooh, I'm not. So I can tell he was saying oh, you're not afraid to stick your neck out. I can assume that's what he meant. I've never heard Nebber's slang before. I think we might be in Yorkshire. Boo. Boo. Lancashire all the way.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite.
And know anything about Leonard Shoulder?
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know aught about no Leonard Shoulder.
Excellent. This conversation is very helpful. Thank you, sir.
What can you tell me about Hob's Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
What can you tell me about Bewlay?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra to you too. So there was a way out this way. I'm gonna look down the alley. Okay, now new. Good stuff. But yeah, I think I want to explore the town square first. We can sort of explore this area, and then we can make our way further afield. Okay, yeah, this was the vicarage. But hello there.
The little whelp looks determined to slaughter the very air itself. Hello?
Yes?
You alright?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas.
Douglas clearly never got the talk on stranger danger.
That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
Oh, pardon? Excuse me?
What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Okay, another word I'm not familiar with, beck. I don't know what a beck is.
Do you like living in Bewlay?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss. Our parents don't have the money for train tickets. Father says we have all we need here in Bewlay.
Perhaps this nice lady would like to take you away with her on the train.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewlay from the lantern worm.
Oh, one, this child is very polite, calling us miss. Again, I'm trying to... Part of me is trying to figure out where this could go. And we have everything we need here in Bewlay. Don't leave village. Don't leave village. We have everything we need here in Bewlay. Except fresh blood. I'm just... I'm preparing myself for that.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
It is, isn't it?
Have you heard of Hob's Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
He's very polite, but what do you mean the other side? No, it's t'other side of square, Douglas.
The young woman looks extremely bored by it all. Good day.
Hello, miss.
Yeah, who are you?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty.
Okay.
What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm tireless.
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
That is quite the jump. That is quite the jump, E. I love teaspoons. I love teaspoons, just putting them in some tea and stirring it and watching the water change colour and pouring in the milk. E. The teaspoon's now into swords. Break the tea. Yes, like that is... Little boy, you have strange interests.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why do I feel like you're lying?
What do you know of Hob's Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Okay, so that's a yes, I do know Leonard. Yes, I do know of Hob's Barrow. I'm not telling you jack shit about it. Okay. Okay. Now I can hear tinging. Aha!
The blacksmith is toiling away.
Time for a chat?
Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
Okay, well, I'm Thomasina.
My name is Thomasina.
Aye, can I help you?
Are you a Bewlay native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred. That's where my father's forge before mine.
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Okay.
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewlay.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
I mean, it's a lead. It's a lead, but I mean, I can attest to this. Moors stretch out. They stretch out and out and out, and they hide hidden dangers. Like little dips that you can't see and cracks and crevices. Like, if you don't know where you're going, it can be quite dangerous. It can be quite dangerous to just randomly trump across moorland. Like, either you need a guide or you need to know where you're going. So it is a lead. Thank you. I'm very grateful for that. But I need a specific location, please.
Do you know of a local landmark named Hob's Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewlay pays them any mind.
But this one does have a name. If there are so many that, too many to put a name to, this one has a name. Why? Also, who is Hob? Who is Hob? And what did they do to deserve a barrow?
What can you tell me about Bewlay?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
Okay, so she is from London. My assumption was correct. I agree. I do like village life. I like the cities. Manchester is nice. I like Manchester. I love Manchester. Actually, I'm very proud of it. But I don't think I could live in city centre. I don't think I could live in city centre. I think I'd feel like washed along. If that makes any kind of sense. Like, everything's moving and it's so quick and you're just caught up in the tide. You have no choice but to move with it or drown. Whereas in a little village, slower pace of life, you can take your time, and I appreciate that. Just tell me about market days.
When do market days run in Bewlay?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be nought to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Cabbages? I've bloody hell. Alright, docs. No, have you got no bakers? Have you got no bakers? I like bread. And I've gone all northern again. This is just how this Let's Play is going to be. I do apologise if you struggle to understand my accent. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, chickens. Have you no bakers? I would assume there must be a bakery in here somewhere. They've got to get the bread from someone. Now then, let's see. Okay, fossil, hello. Let's see what we can nick.
I didn't come to Bewlay to sweep their streets.
Boo.
Alas, it is not mine to take.
Okay.
I have one just like this.
Do you? No, you don't. Madam, you tell lies. It's Reet. It's Reet.
The bucket is rusty and full of holes.
Maybe she means I've got one just like it at home. That'd make sense.
This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
Okay. But we have an exit through this way. This led to some houses and the train station. Obviously, this leads to the church. Okay, we have a few doors. Let's give people knocks. See who's about.
I don't think anyone is home.
Okay. And this was a cobbler's, I do believe.
No one here.
Cobbler has stepped out, it seems.
The door has been boarded up. The building looks like a ruin.
I wonder what this used to be. This is quite uncommon. In a little village like this, seeing it completely boarded up. Then again, maybe, again, what's the population looking like? If everyone's into breeding, eventually the population is just going to decrease and decrease and decrease. It could be boarded up because, simply put, they don't have enough bodies to occupy the buildings. Ooh.
I don't think anyone is home.
Okay, no one's in the vicarage. Got it. Now then, let's see. Not the alley, excuse me. I want to head over this way because there was a house down here. Anyone home?
Nobody home.
Okay. Now, I'm inclined to see just how far I can explore. Because this led out to the moors.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Yeah, okay, she's like, it's too expansive. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm not heading out there. Okay. Still, at least we know this is a dead end. This is a dead end. We can explore from left to right. Then we have this exit. Hello. Nice little cottage.
This house looks pleasant.
That it does. No one home, though. No one home.
Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office.
Aha, okay.
Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office.
I was seeing if she could nick the plaque. Okay, is the door open?
I don't think anyone is home. A storeroom of some kind. It's rather empty. A storeroom
and
of some kind.
she doesn't want to look through.
It's rather empty.
Okay. Okay. But again, we're filling out the map. We know that the post office is there. And then we have the church. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
Oh, okay. They might not have a baker, but at least they've got someone selling baked goods. Okay. Yeah, what kind of cakes?
What kind of cakes do you have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry, I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
I understand.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a no from me. They've got almonds in, so I have a very slight almond allergy. It won't kill me. An almond won't kill me. Like one of something I shouldn't eat, but I very occasionally do. Macaroons, the French pastry thing. It's made with almond meal. They tend to be very bright colours. I want to say it's macarons, but I'm not 100% sure. I love them. I love them so much, and I occasionally am a bit naughty and I have one. They don't kill me or out like that. I don't even need an EpiPen. It's a very minor allergy. I just struggle to breathe for a bit. It's more of an annoyance than anything. But oh, no, I try and avoid almonds, except when it's macarons. Like I said, from time to time, I am a wee bit naughty, and I have one of them. Yeah, hello, who are you?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. de Plancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Likewise, pet.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. de Plancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me? I've been attending St. Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods, and all the proceeds go to its upkeep. This place means so much to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Your cakes look delicious.
I can assure you they are. You'll not find better in the entire county.
They're saying cakes. Like, is it just the puddings? Are you selling anything else? Because if I'm looking for something sweet from a bakery, my go-to options would either be brownies or gingerbread. It's been ages since I've had gingerbread. Oh my god. That's got me hungry for that now. Oh, I could kill for some gingerbread.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century. The door is open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. de Plancy.
And do you know Leonard Shoulder?
Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Okay. Yeah, everything. What can you tell me about Father Roach?
What can you tell me about Father Roach?
He is a lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord. He's been the vicar of St. Edmunds for many years.
And where can I find him?
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
Okay, so west, that would be over here. Assuming that north is up here. Okay. And do you know anything about Hob's Barrow?
What do you know of Hob's Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hob's Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
And with you, Mrs. de Plancy.
In memory of Peter Black.
Oh, do they all have?
In memory of George Paxton.
Oh, they've all got... We're looking at everything.
In memory of William Ager. In memory of Barnaby Tillett.
Okay.
In memory of Mabel Hurst. In memory of Percival Roach.
Relative of the... So we've got a relative of Arthur's and potentially a relative of the priest.
In memory of Benjamin Garkham. In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet. In memory of Millicent Smith.
Oh, there's a Millicent! Millicent! Oh, flipping heck, I haven't heard that name in donkey's years.
In memory of Henry Crozier.
Blacksmith. Okay. I do like looking at, very old graveyards and just seeing all of the names that have gone out of fashion. I do quite like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello.
The trusty trowel, the barrow digger's best friend.
Can we steal it?
Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
Okay, so we have an exit here, an exit here. Let's look at the cakes.
A fine assortment of baked goods. A lovely treat for those who enjoy such things.
Oh, do you not? Do you not have much of a sweet tooth?
Mrs. de Plancy is a kind, God-fearing woman.
Okay, so we can... Ooh, can we?
This leads to the church tower, I presume. It's locked.
Okay, and then... Okay, we've got another exit how we're here. So this is probably where the priest is. Let me see if I can enter the church. Aha!
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans.
Okay. And, ooh. Oh, flip it. What is going on with these flowers?
Those have seen better days.
Oh, get them some water, please.
A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years.
Also, can we take them?
The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
And she probably can't reach that. Hello?
Is that a necklace? Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it. Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I think this might be genuine sterling silver.
I mean, if we don't reunite it, then we can potentially pawn it and get some money.
The trusty trowel, the barrow digger's best friend. This one has seen better days.
Okay.
The pews are contained within compartments that can be locked. I've seen a similar design in other Norman churches around England, but this is a particularly impressive example.
Then we have the altar.
This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns.
You joke about that. You joke about that, but it might be true.
I've no time for such things. Stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's not my specialist area.
Okay, so not particularly interested in religion. Got it.
Extraordinary craftsmanship.
That is a gorgeous high ceiling, flipping it.
The pews are contained within compartments that can be locked. I've seen a similar design in other Norman churches around England, but this is a particularly impressive example. Locked. Locked as well. I think they all might be.
Maybe they're only unlocked on Sundays.
It's the exit.
Let us exit then. Okie doke. Now then, let's see. Ooh. Can? Oh, hello. But I hear whistling. Oh, hello. You're right.
This young fellow looks miserable. She has a puckish little face.
Also, Beck. Okay, so it means like a little... Not exactly like a river, but a brook or something. Okay.
Remarkable. A gargantuan fossilised ammonite. This would look fantastic on my mantelpiece.
If we can get it, then you can have it.
Hello there. My name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
How are you?
Go away!
This kid got the stranger danger talk.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No,
Have you heard of a place called Hobb's Barrow?
no.
Goodbye. She has a puckish little face.
Hello there.
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Hello, miss. I'm Jane and this is my brother Wally.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Thomasina.
I'd introduce you to my dolls, but they're drying out at the moment.
Okay.
This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their bath day.
Aw.
Wally doesn't say much.
He's mardy with me because he's bored, miss. He thinks he's too old to play with dolls.
I see.
Oh, Mardy is such a good word. Such a good turn of phrase.
Where are your parents?
They are picking apples from the big tree in our yard. Daddy and I sell them at the market.
That sounds nice.
But they don't mind us playing at the beck, as long as we don't touch the Ammon's horn.
Hello.
What is the Ammon's horn?
It's over there on that rock.
Do you mean the fossil?
It's the Ammon's horn. Daddy said we should never touch it. It will make the god angry.
What god?
Ammon, of course.
Okay. Explain that the object is in fact a fossil. A little education goes a long way. Go along with the Ammon story. She's only a child. Ooh, So, local superstition rearing its head again. I get the feeling that... I get the feeling that Thomasina, she's very much anti-superstition. She's like, yeah, no, this is nonsense, this is silliness, we must educate the child.
Jane, this is a fossil.
It's a horn. What's a fossil, miss?
A fossil is an impression of a prehistoric plant or animal embedded in rock and preserved in petrified form. This particular animal was called an ammonite.
I'm confused, it's not a horn?
No, it's the impression of a long-dead sea creature.
Well, I believe my daddy. He doesn't lie to me.
Your father is somewhat correct. For you see, ammonites were given their name for the Egyptian god Ammon.
See, I told you, it's Ammon's horn. My daddy is always right.
You're not going to be able to convince her otherwise, love.
Do you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
No, miss.
Oh, why? She sounded very sad. She sounded very sad there.
Have you heard of a place called Hobb's Barrow?
Jane!
No, miss.
Are you sure?
I swear.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Oh, so that was a yes. She was actually going to tell us stuff. So maybe if we... Oh, no, that sounds weird. I was going to say if we can find a way to separate the kids and speak to the little girl on her own. No, that's weird. That's weird. I'm sorry. I take my statement back.
damp rag dolls have been laid out to dry in the dreary sun. I do enjoy the charm of a babbling beck. Sweet little flowers.
Can we pick them?
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
Okay, but she didn't pick any. Okay. And can we... No, we can't cross the beck. Okie doke. Good stuff. Well, I think I heard some whistling. We were told at the... Yep, there we go. There's the whistling, yeah. In the next episode, we'll go look for the priest. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.